Hello, guys. Hello. How you doing? My name is Yuri Mateo, and this is the first episode of the ON podcast. Let's get it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is a whole new experience for me. Like I said, my name is Yuri Mateo, and we are all here to discuss about real estate. Is in the name, or real estate podcast. You guys already know we're trying to do it. It's the first episode. Thank you for being in wherever it's in right now. Appreciate it. So a little bit of an introduction on what is this podcast going to be about, guys. This is going to be a podcast about real estate investing, and how to get into properties. With little to no money. Um, you know, me starting about 2 years ago now, and getting the experience from the mentors that have taught me different ways on how to not only get into real estate but maintain a really nice portfolio and grow with time. There's different strategies that we have implemented with the 2 years that we have already investing in real estate. And we what we've done is take full advantage of the situation. So I'm here today to teach you how to do the same processes that I'm doing right now as a real estate investor, and kind of take you through my journey, and give you a little bit of the background of where I'm coming from and what we're going to be about. Um, you know, Hopefully in the future we will have not only me in the podcast, but we will have several other people as well that are going to be able to come in and kind of give their thoughts and um, their opinion on the real estate market, on how everything is going as far as um, real estate is concerned. And let's bring some investors in here, guys. Let's bring the people that knows actually where things are going. Okay, I wouldn't consider myself a fully professional. I think that me personally right now I'm starting up, so I'm kind of here to share my experience, my journey, that is just starting, because I only have about 2 years now in what is real estate and real estate investing. But in that time frame, I've been able to kind of go through the process of learning new things, learning seller finance, and all this other variety of things. So, me personally, I'm coming from the Dominican Republic. We've been here for about 12 years now, and we have been able to um, get the experience that we have gotten through seller. Not Give me one second, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So like I said, we've been here for about 12 years now in the country, and real estate has always been something that has been interested in, and has been sort of like a family job that we have been able to, fortunately have passed down by my mother, my grandfather. So we're coming from that background already of real estate and real estate investing in the Dominican Republic, where we came over here and we tried to implement those same things that were taught to us since we were little, and we were able to start a kind of like a real estate management company, where we started off with about, I believe it was about 180 to 148 units in the Bronx. Me and my brother, he kind of took me under his wing, and taught me the things that I know today and I implement today. And the property management, he gave us a lot of knowledge on how to manage properties, what repairs have to be done, how to manage tenants, and everything in that route. So I'm really thankful for the opportunity that not only he gave me, my brother, my uncle, but kind of the situation that they have put us in, where we are right now trying to do it, trying to implement it, and really live off real estate. I'm glad that I'm able to share that opportunity with you guys today. So I'm really thankful here in my first podcast, my first episode. I got one person locked in right now, so super excited about that. So going back to what I was saying, guys, we came over here about 12 years ago. We started working in the property management, got kind of getting our experience and the systems. For us, the system was the main important thing because we already knew eventually that we was gonna head into this kind of path of owning real estate ourselves. So we just was waiting for the right time to do it, and it eventually came over in the 2020 pandemic. 2020 was a big year for us because we was able to get our first property. But there's a little bit of a backstory there of us having to, sell our childhood home to kind of start investing over here in Waterbury, Connecticut. And one thing that I was very, very careful before I even started the investing journey was looking for the right market. So a lot of times we get lost because the markets that we are in sometimes overprice us or are out of our ranges. And it depends on where you at. There's always other markets that you can explore. It's all about doing the research, doing the numbers, and making sure that everything works not only for you but for your investor. For me, and my brother was a little bit different because we was dealing with the money for, it was my mother's money, so we was really careful. We really wanted everything to work out as far as the investment goes. So we took careful steps before even getting into our first property. And at first it was difficult. It was difficult because we didn't do the jump. We waited for a long time and kind of passed on a lot of opportunities as every beginner does. And it took us through a learning process where we are a little bit more meticulous when we get into properties. We make sure that the numbers not only work 100%, but that we don't get into any properties with the heart. We get into properties with the numbers, and that's what it's all about. So like I said, on 2020 we was able to get our first investment property. It was a duplex. And at first we didn't really know how to do the construction. We didn't know how to do the draws. We just thought, listen, we just gonna do this apartment luxury, and it's gonna be all good, and we're gonna get hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it didn't end up happening because there were steps that we skipped through that process. And I'm here right now to kind of take you through those processes so you don't make those same mistakes, and learning in the process, because that's what we're doing. That's what it's all about, guys. Learning in the process. And throughout the episodes you guys are going to be able to see how we break down several deals, how we gonna bring forward the analysis that we make for each property to kind of make the numbers work, or different exit strategy. So that's big. Not only the way that you go in, but the way that you come out as an investment. Those things are key. Um, so going back and the adversity that we had to overcome, not only with the language barrier, us coming from a new country, coming from a new place, not knowing really the system, not knowing the language. It was really difficult at first, but we are fighters and we like the grind, we like the work. So we kind of took it upon ourselves to really take a moment and work on our craft, work what we knew was going to work for us in the future. And from the beginning, they have taught us that real estate is the best investment that you can make, not only here, but Dominican Republic, anywhere that you go. One of the more stable markets that you're going to be able to have out there is real estate. So don't sleep on that, guys. Right now we're in the best time. Things are going down. I know things are a little crazy, so we started working right before everything got super crazy with the prices and everything that went on with the pandemic, where prices shot out through the roof. Even during the pandemic we didn't really did a lot of investing because we knew that the market, it was a seller's market. So we knew not to jump in at any deal. We was offering a little lower offers on the properties that were on market. But in that time it was about 20 to 30 offers per house, per house that was out there trying to get sold. It was insane. It was an insane process, and I'm just glad that I was able to go through that year and a half without really getting a property that it was not about the heart, it was about the numbers. In that same time frame we was able to lock in, or right before really 2021, because we locked in two properties. When we got the duplex we was able to do the turnaround, and that's a a property that I'm gonna be later on breaking down to kind of take you through the numbers and everything that we went through to see the mistakes that we did, and kind of like things to learn, because that's what we all about. That's what it's all about, guys. The experiences and the things that we learn with the new things that we are doing. So I'm glad everybody's here, everybody's paying attention, and this is my first episode, like I said, so pretty nervous. Everything going well, thank God. Maybe I'm not boring you guys. Hopefully I'm not, so you guys can stay tuned. All right, man. So definitely. So I think this is gonna be a short episode. This is not gonna be a long episode because we have a lot of things that we are working on, and that we want to bring you guys to not only get your mind up, but get your real estate game up as well. There's a lot of ways that we have done properties right now. We are working on a seller finance deal. We are in the process of selling an $800,000 building, seller finance as well. We have gone through lease options. We have gone through sub two in that same time frame. It's all about the learning experiences and how much time do you put into those systems to really know the type of investing that you want to do and that you want to bring into the table. So I'm gonna leave it here, guys. And exciting episode. I hope to see you guys soon. It's gonna be a second episode coming up, and we're gonna keep breaking down the numbers for the properties that we own, breaking down everything as far as our real estate game, our mentality, our game plan for this upcoming recession in real estate, and how our ways through the inflation, through the high interest rates right now, how can we manage to stay buying properties. And that's basically why I'm starting the podcast now, because this is going to be a really hot market. Whoever is going to become the next millionaire through real estate is going to be now, is going to be in this time, because most people, they wait until it's a seller's market. They wait until everybody's buying to kind of jump in, and when the things are high, when people are talking about it, that's when you need to stay calm. You need to I know that you might have some cash to invest, but this is where the waters need to come down, to wait for a moment like this one, where you could jump in now, and a house that been in the market for 59, 100, 150 days, you could go in and offer something a lot lower than before, counting that recession will be there, counting that interest are there. So right now you're basically getting handed the tools to go into a negotiation in a better position than before. And that's big, that's huge, because it gives you more leverage, it gives you more power as a buyer. You're bringing in the cash, and that's what's all about, guys. So for the next episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be breaking down the numbers for my first deal. We also have surprise guest as well that's going to be coming in. That's going to be like my partner, who is wholesaling with me at this time, because like I said, guys, this is the best time to get into real estate investing. Not only because, yes, inflation is up, yes, interests are high, but this is a buyer's market. Things are down. Houses that before you will see in the market for 10 days, 15 days, they used to have 20, 30, 40 offers. taking them from 220 to $300,000 on offers. Now you see those houses have 50, 60, 100 days on the market, and that's when you could come in and, like the snake, bite and become the next millionaire here in real estate. So I'm gonna be leaving you guys. Like I said, this episode was gonna be short because we do are planning to kind of bring here numbers breakdown for our next episode. So thank you guys for being on, whoever is on, two people on. So thank you guys for showing up, and we'll see you in the next one. Okay, thank you.